Time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Randy Armstrong, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Vargas giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
One ball has already left the yard and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Norman going back on it to the track. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Reese at third with 2 away. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Randall has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Jaime Garcia will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding forward now, Fred Norman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base paths. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Angel Vargas.
Up next for the Buccos, Angel Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Scott. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Kyle. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Vargas over at second. Scott on at first with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
In now, Brian Brummett. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Batting 7.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
The 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park, and we are tied 2-2. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Vargas. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Jaime Garcia. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's the 2-1. Ground ball left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Gomez, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Run.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kyle on the move, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Brewers lead this one 3-2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bart Wiggins. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. A ball and no strikes. Wiggins is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Fred Norman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Norman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network.
Leading off for the
Digging
Brewers,
in to try it again, Robin Yount. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
the batter.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pee Wee Reese. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Owen Christian.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Hero, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Third baseman, Tyler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Scott, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Christian on third. Vargas stands at second. No outs. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Kyle.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Christopher Kyle. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. In there at the knees, strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Kyle is exactly a .400 hitter.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
1-1 the count now.
The 1-1 home. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Riding in once again, Brian Brummett. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Curtis Randall. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it's now 6-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
First baseman, number
Standing
19.
in now, Bart Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. It swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Four runs here in this half inning. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Towards second. Way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
So stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Wiggins in foul ground. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Jaime Garcia.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Fred North, strikeout victim twice in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Owen Christian, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. We'll try it again from first. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Vargas.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Tyler Thornburg answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Angel Vargas will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Ready once again, Tyler Scott. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Bucks go down quietly, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Here's Carlos Gomez.
Leading off for the Brewers.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Scooter Jeanette waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Behind 0 and 2 now. Here it comes. 0 and 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Gomez on at first. Nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here comes another 0-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin Young.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Young. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. There goes Gomez. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Randall has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Pee Wee Reese.
Ready for another shot now. Pee Wee Reese, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he misses 2-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 5. Settling in now, Tyler Scott.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes now. Smokes this one into deep center field. Back goes Gomez. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Gomez. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they get the double play at third. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Bucks out in front, 7-5. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 56, Larry Nolan.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Christian is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 18, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, pitcher Tyler
Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Brewers, number 9, Jed Lowry.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kyle is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They're down 7-5. Corey Knebel will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Randall, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Bart Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A bouncer up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 56, Larry Nolan.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Larry Nolan. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Knebel, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded by McGriff. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 5. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Carlos Gomez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Norman patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
In now, Robin Yount, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his career, Yount slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Third baseman, number
Ready
4.
once again, Pee Wee Reese. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 the count. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2, 7-5. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fred Norman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Owen Christian.
Digging in once again, Owen Christian. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Vargas.
Digging in to try it again, Angel Vargas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Jeanette is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Pirates 7 and the Brewers 5. Ready for another shot now. Fred McGriff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fred McGriff.
And the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Braun is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Norman is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
Now batting, catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Billy Burns will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Running at first for the Brewers. Number 5, Billy Burns.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Elmer Christian.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vargas is there, 1 away. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Trevor Plouffe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
And that misses inside 1-0. Looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, here's a little looper, and that's going to drop a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And it's back to the top of the order now for Carlos Gomez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Striding in, Scooter Gennett. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Vargas ranging back at the track. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 86, Mike Christian.
Gennett stands at second with 2 gone. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here, 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Hit hard to third. Scott comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers lead it 9-7. Billy Burns will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5, Billy Burns. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 11, Martin Berger.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Scott. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Tyler Scott.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike one to start the at bat.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Christopher Kyle.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Burns moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette is there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. Brewers are out in front, 9-7. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Pee-wee Reese, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Ready for another chance? Fred McGriff. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Billy Burns.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Norman moves over, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They'll need 2 to tie. It's a 9-7 ball game. Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Striding in to start the 9th, Curtis Randall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Mike Christian.
Randy Wiggins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Randy Wiggins.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs just yet, and 6 RBIs. McGee, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
McGee's ready. Needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booing the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Fred Norman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Edward Arnold will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Edward Arnold.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 22,
Nice AB right there. 2 out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Christian Brummett will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Christian Brummett.
Standing in now, Owen Christian, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Line to the right side. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake McGee earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final